Well, hello, and welcome back. Alright, welcome to Scotch Eggs. Now, the recipe I've got here today makes 4, but you can absolutely make more. Just double or triple your recipe. Just make sure you double or triple everything. So for this recipe, we are going to need 500 grams of pork mince. We need 5 eggs, thyme, salt and pepper, Worcestershire sauce, plain flour, and breadcrumbs. And we're also going to need a deep fryer. Now, I use canola oil, but you can use any oil you want. The first thing you want to do is put 4 eggs into water in a saucepan. As soon as they start boiling, time it for 5 minutes. As soon as the 5 minutes is off, take it straight off, put some cold water in there. As soon as they cool down enough, peel your eggs, and we've got our 4 hard-boiled peeled eggs ready to go. Now, into a bowl, we want to break up our pork mince and chuck it in there. Salt and pepper to taste. 1 teaspoon of dried thyme leaves. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And 1 tablespoon of plain flour. Now we just want to get a fork out and mix it all through really well together. Alright, once we've mixed it through really well, flatten it down, grab a knife, and we want to divide it into 4. Once we've divided it into 4, just set it aside for a sec. Alright, grab out a bowl, chuck our other egg in there, whisk it up with a fork. Then get out another bowl and put some breadcrumbs in there. Alright, now we grab a quarter of our mince out. Just make sure you review. Right there. Alright, roll it into a ball, and then I kind of flatten it right out as much as I can in the palm of my hand. Get my egg. Put the egg in the middle. Carefully wrap it around it, and then once you do that, you can kind of slowly slide it all up, slide it all on, join it all up, cover it over. Once we've got a nice and thick coat on that side, we have our egg in there like a so. So back in the day, clearly our eggs were a lot bigger. I don't know, my nana used to have chooks. I think most of us had a nana that had chooks. Alright, so if they were bigger, obviously, it wouldn't be as thick around it. Okay, so once we've done that, we've got them into our shape and it's all covered in. Make sure it's sealed in properly with the meat. Alright, we want to gently dip it into our egg mix. And then into our breadcrumbs. Once we've crumbed them really well, just shake off the excess and then put them onto our plate and make up the other 3. Once we've finished crumbing our beautiful eggs, the next thing we do is get our hot oil on. So I'm going to put mine, I've got an electric one, I'm going to put it between half and full. So I'm not going to have it on full, you don't want it red hot, but obviously you want it hot. So yeah, if you've got an electric one, in between the half and full. Okay, once our oil is nice and hot, you want to make sure you grab out a plate with some paper towel on it and some tongs. And now what we want to do is I'm going to just pick one up and just sort of mould it into the shape again a little bit. We need to get a big metal spoon. Okay, sit them on the metal spoon and then very carefully put them into it. Now once we've got them all in there, we want to set our timer for 5 minutes because that's roughly how long they take. We want them a really dark, deep golden brown. After a couple of minutes, 2.5 minutes or so, just turn them over with some tongs. 5 minutes later, we've got them this beautiful dark brown yumminess straight onto our paper towel. Mate, how awesome do they look? This is a great little cheap meal. Now these you can eat hot or cold. Alright, now let's cut one of these bad boys open. Excuse me if I'm in your way for a minute. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, yum! Serve them up with a bit of salad. They are definitely a lot more filling than they look. Serve them up with some beautiful fresh rolls, or you know me, I love putting my garlic bread with everything. Well, there you have it, lovelies. Just like that. Scotch eggs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a cracker of a day and definitely give this one a go. You're going to absolutely love them. Bye.